Hi, welcome back. As you recall, this is the Talk to Me series, and that stands for There's One Question to Manage Everything. Will I have what I need when I need it in order to do what I want to do when I want to do it? The first step of making sure that you have what you need when you need it is knowing what it is you need to do something. No matter what we do, it may be one process, it may be a string of processes. At each step along the way, certain things are required in order to move the ball forward and get to the next stage. I'm going to show you a template, and I've actually provided an Excel spreadsheet that will do this automatically for you at the end. And it's a specific way of looking at each process and a specific way of capturing information that is going to allow us to keep that promise of scheduling with confidence, understanding our costs, and having more free time because we know that we've covered things off. Okay, so if we say that any process is to produce something, so to produce X units of something, I'm going to need certain components and a certain amount of time. Now I've broken them into three things: tools, people, and things. Tools are anything that you use for a process that you still have when it's finished. People are people, and things are things that you have when you start the process that get consumed in the production of something else. Okay, for each one of these, we're going to need to put the quantity. For a tool, it's always going to be one. We're going to need the description. We're going to need the unit cost, and we're going to then extend that to get the total cost. Quantity times the unit cost is going to give us the total cost. And for tools and for people, the unit is going to be time, which we'll get to at the end. People, we're going to need the quantity is going to be one. The description is going to be how you know which person it is. We're going to have their hourly rate or rate per second, and then we're going to have the total cost. And then the things are going to have the quantity and their unit, whatever their inventory unit is, the description of what they are, the cost per that unit, and then we'll be able to just this times this is going to give us the total cost. And where you probably haven't seen this before is in the time. We're going to break the time down into separate parts. We're going to have a prep time where we get everything ready. We're going to have a process time where the actual process of that you're, whatever it is you're making takes place. And then we're going to have the restore time where we bring everything back to how it was when we started. The reason we break it out is so that we can capture our costs properly and keep track of our available capacity properly. Because tools and people, in addition to having the quantity of one, will also, yes or no, participate in the prep time, participate in the process time, or participate in the restore time. That way, if you need someone to do something at the start, you need an extra hand to get something going, and then they're free to go, while other people stay for the remainder of the process, and then someone has to come back and help you take something apart. You know that those people are available, or those tools are available for this time in the middle, or for any time that they don't take part in. Okay, so to show you how that would look with a real world example, I've chosen something appropriate for the holidays. I want to make 15 servings of roast turkey. So to do so, I'm going to need some tools. I'm going to need a roasting pan, a baster, and a 325-degree oven. Okay, I've specified the temperature because I may have multiple ovens going, and if I need something else needs a 325-degree oven, I want to know I've got half of one available. I've got just me here as the person, and then things. I've got the turkey. I've got the butter, the seasoning blend, the salt, the pepper, and the stuffing. Okay. And then the times, I've got 20 minutes for prep, which is taking all of these things and getting them into this so that I've now got it into bake. I've then got, I like 25 minutes at a low temperature oven per pound, so I've got 375 minutes. And then I've got 5 minutes to restore. And as far as costs go, I've got my unit costs here. And so 15 pounds of turkey at $1.20 would be 18 pounds. 4 quarts of stuffing at $1.60 a quart would be $6.40. The total here, I've got $28 into my turkey. And we were talked earlier about there being multiple processes. This is obviously part of putting a Thanksgiving dinner together. So when we were finished with this, I would have roast turkey. I would now be ready to turn that into carved turkey. And prior to this, I would have had to make stuffing, so I had stuffing available to stuff the bird. So anyway, that's a quick look at how you capture the costs. Like I say, there's an Excel spreadsheet available for you. Thanks again.